tragedies. New Year's celebrations turned deadly in New Orleans. A terror attack shutting down the city's famed Bourbon Street. Just days later,
we drove up and I just kept saying, my home, my home.
Deadly and destructive fires tear across Los Angeles, destroying thousands of homes.
We wanted to see for ourselves what the damage was, but it's gone. It's gone. It's a total loss.
Heartbreak in Texas. Young girls attending summer camp among the more than 130 people who lost their lives in catastrophic flooding.
Please pray for our community.
And tragedy in our nation's capital. A passenger jet colliding with a U.S. Army helicopter, the deadliest U.S. plane crash in nearly 2 decades.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Donald Trump returned to the White House. Job and spending cuts, tariffs, and immigration enforcement and raids becoming political and social flashpoints. Court battles, protests, and marches playing out across the country. The president claiming there was widespread crime, ordering National Guard troops to several U.S. cities, leading to clashes with protesters.
We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
A White House shouting match as Ukrainian
Turning Governor Tim Walz and what he did to me, as well as so many other business owners in the state of Minnesota. So I'm a regular American, wife, mom, grandma, and very, very proud and thankful to be all of those things. I'm a hardworking business owner along with my husband for more than 30 years. We have owned and operated businesses and have always followed the law. I think the worst thing that has ever happened to me was when I was a teenager. I think I got a speeding ticket. Otherwise, we're just law-abiding people like most Americans are. Of course, we all know, I will never forget the year 2020 when COVID happened. And in the state of Minnesota, my business is located in the state of Minnesota, southern Minnesota. It was a lovely wine and coffee bistro, and it had been in operation for going on 8 years by the time that my business was shut down and destroyed. And when I say it was destroyed, I'm speaking of the being shuttered and not being able to survive that because of what Governor Tim Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison did to me and to my business, as well as our employees. And so what happened is with the first shutdown, we didn't really know what to do, what was going on, and we did comply. And I hate to say that, looking back at everything I've stood for, but we did comply because we didn't know what else to do. He never fully opened up the state, to point this out. Who did he shut down? Governor Walz shut down only some of the businesses. The essential businesses got to stay open. So I guess that means that we were a non-essential business, but so he shut down bars, restaurants, gyms, dance studios, hair salons, etc. Who did he not shut down? Who were the essential business owners? That would have been your big box stores, with hundreds and hundreds of people coming to visit through their doors a day, mingling and being close. He did not shut down liquor stores. He did not shut down strip clubs. So think about the contrast there. He shut down a lot of the mom and pop shops, those folks that were just trying to make a living and provide a great product and a great service. In contrast, he allowed big box stores, et cetera, to stay open. Really incredible, an incredible use of tyranny against the people. It was in November that Governor Walz shut the dine-in restaurants down again at 100% level of no dine-in whatsoever. There's no way we could survive this.
I can relate to this story this woman right here is telling. Now, many of you don't remember some of the shutdown. That's not really what we want to talk about, but I saw that story. Most of that was 2024, but I just wanted to revisit. She was talking about that in 2025 because there's been a lot of different news over the years, and I hope you guys are grateful because we need to be grateful too. I know we got a lot of complaints. We're going to do some of that too. We're going to complain a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to remember some of the things, but we're still going to bring up some of the things that has not happened that needs to happen, because let's not forget, there's a lot of good things that's happened. I don't want to be the Grinch who stole Christmas, because I'm not going to pretend like nothing positive has ever happened over 2025, because this is my belief. This is my firm belief. If Donald Trump had not been the president, had not made it as president, and Kamala Harris would have made it as the president, there would be no recovery. Now he's just slowing it down. That don't mean we out the frying pan yet, but he's kind of holding it off, because unless a bunch of people go to jail, his hold off only can last so long. It's a delayed thing. Now you remember the story in the Bible when the Lord told Jonah to go to Nineveh and preach to the people. You remember that Jonah was having no part of what the Lord had told him. He said, you told me to go that way, I'm going to go this way. And you know the story, the Lord caught up with him. Well, he was always there with him. For some reason, if you think you can run from the Lord, because wherever you're going or leaving from or about to get to, he's already there. He's everywhere at the same time, which should blow your mind. But Jonah tried to run and then after he caught Jonah, and Jonah went through that preaching, and he got a chance to, the people repented, the king, everybody in the whole country repented. And you remember Jonah was upset about that, which is kind of funny for a prophet to be upset because the people repented. He said, I knew you was merciful, and if they repented, I knew he was going to let them off the hook. I got a little Jonah in me. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a little Jonah in me. I be wanting people to get punished who be done wrong things, who's been doing a lot of destructive things. And sometimes we got to remember, sometimes the Lord may change people's hearts. Not most of the politicians, not most of the lawyers, not most of the medical industry, everybody else. Maybe a possibility that he could change some other people. But Jonah says, I knew you was going to let them off the hook. That's why they want to go. So what we have now is a country that has been utterly taken over by mostly communists. But here's the thing, because I was listening to some more, and I hate to keep talking about the Somalis, but you can't even help it, because they're everywhere now, taking over. But I noticed something now that, because I got a couple of clips from that too, that we caught them doing the cheating, we caught them doing the fraud, we caught them doing the destruction, and now they have become the victims. This is the same pattern that the Islamic terrorists use. They blow up something, they do something, they do a terrorist attack, and then start calling you Islamophobia because you just pointed out the destruction and evil that they just did. When they were burning down the cities for George Floyd, you remember that? As soon as you criticize something, it's because you're racist. Don't you think Black Lives Matter? You couldn't even say White Lives Matter, or, well, you could say some of the other minority, they wouldn't get so offended, but you couldn't say White Lives Matter. And you notice that this is the format, what they do. They do something bad and then dare you to say something about it. If you talk about it, you're racist. See, with me, they're going to call me a sellout. Uncle Tom, I just tell them their mother is too. But you will notice a pattern of things that has been getting delayed. Now, I don't know if it's going to do any good at this point, because President Trump, they have cut off funding to Minneapolis and the daycare centers at least. But all they're going to do is get a judge to tell them to open it back up, and then he'll open it back up because the judge said so. And see, that's the part that I fear. That no matter what little victory, you allow the judges to come in and overrule whatever. Who elected these damn judges to be able to do whatever the hell they want to do in this damn country? I'd like to know who elected them. I forgot to give my man, Patrick J. McCarron, a shout out yesterday. I didn't even see it, my brother. He had hit us up yesterday, and he had left me a message. And Patrick had said, let's see what he had. Patrick said to me, if I can, I need my glasses. He said, thank you. The sad truth is communism has been embraced by the whole world war, financial collapse, total societal collapse. It is upon us. Justly, I would add, and that isn't even the worst of it. He said, Brother Patrick said, that ain't even the worst of it. Communism, financial collapse, total societal collapse. It's upon us. And he said, that ain't even the worst of it. It's going to get worse. Now, you remember that was a prophecy that Jesus said when he was still here, how he said that Jerusalem would be destroyed. Now, one stone would be left upon another one. And that happened just like he said it would. When you ignore evil, when evil is not punished, this, I don't understand why people don't understand this. That whole phrase, when they don't know their history, they're bound to repeat it. It's so true, because if you go look at every country, every empire that was ever created or built, the thing that made them collapse is because they became corrupt. The Lord hates that. And America is no better. If you think that you can allow people to do all of this evil, look how they let the children get molested. And you get a worse crime for shoplifting than murdering kids now, molesting kids. It's almost legal. And if you don't punish that, you think that the Lord is not upset with that? If you allow evil to prosper and you don't punish evil, the ones who's doing the evil, destruction must come. See, that ain't a doomsday prophet. That's just basic common sense. You can look at here. You could be the most unspiritual person who's ever existed. Just go look at history. The thing I understand about history is that people seem like nobody just, history keeps repeating itself and then they'll just ignore it. Don't understand it. We can't keep trusting the same people to put out the fire who started the fire. They're the arsonists that put us in debt. They're the people who told us that they care so much about our health care, but people are more suicidal than ever before, including children. So how are they doing something? You're going to tell me you give a surgery to a minor because of something, the demons are in his head. You give surgery to him and you say you care about people's health. You don't. And no matter how many times they say they care about your health, they don't care about your health. So we got to learn to be grateful. That's number one. Coming into 2026, there's a lot of people who still didn't make it. We were just talking about that the other day. And before the year got, some people still died. Some people are going to die before the night is over with. They don't understand that the next hour or so is their last day on planet Earth. This is why you must be grateful. It could be my last day on planet Earth. I could be gone in the next hour. There was a story about a young teenage girl who her father was in the hospital. I think it was, I can't remember if it was his heart or something was wrong with him. And he was on his phone with his daughter and she was talking about her gifts and stuff. The little girl had a heart attack and died. Look, I forgot how old she was. I remember seeing the story. I said, look at that. You don't understand how short life is. Even if you lived 100 years, that's nothing. That's a flash in the bucket, because I think the Bible, that phrase is that it's like the grass withering and the flowers fade, but the word of God stands forever. We got to learn to be grateful, but at the same time, we cannot ignore evildoers. We can't ignore those who justify evil. So we're going to talk about some of the events that happened in 2025. And we're going to make fun of some people, because we like making fun of people, because you got to get you a little laugh. Now, I do realize that if you're in Eastern time zone, my man Steak and some of your other was his hemp is in there, East Coast, the old bags, you East Coast too, right? And I know it become 12 o'clock there, an hour before it becomes 12 o'clock here. And then if you got people like Stacey Michaels, who's 2 hours behind us, we're not going to stay on until California and all of those come through, because that'll be a bit too much. But we want to share and have a little fun and do a little laugh and make fun of people. because that's what we like doing, technically speaking. You're safer being in the house anyway than being out here on the streets because it's dangerous out there. But I wanted to show you some. I'm talking about the victim mentality. There was a CNN heifer, and I like to use the term heifer. She was the little Nick guy who exposed the Somalia stuff. She said he's the problem. He's a YouTuber. He has no right to be investigating this. This is how mixed up the left is. Exposing corruption, they're more upset about the ones who exposed the corruption than the ones who did it. Listen to her statement.
Like, who gave this guy license to go around and say, I couldn't get into daycare centers, the doors were locked. Like, nobody should be able to walk into a daycare center because the doors are locked. These random vigilante justice seekers who ordain themselves like some sort of...
She don't even know what vigilante is. How is he doing vigilante? Because he's reporting fraud. I know hate is a strong word, and most people don't like to use hate, but I hate these people. I really do, because the Bible informs me that I need to hate evil, right? And to come on here and tell me that you're upset with a YouTuber for exposing the corruption, but you're not upset with all the tax dollars that they have wasted. You should be outraged. I'm going to keep saying this. You file your taxes, you forget to claim some, they come after you. They'll take you, drain your bank account, everything else. But they rip you off and steal from you. And these stupid liberals are more upset with the one who exposed it.
Law enforcement expert, like he's a random YouTuber. And I just find it laughable that the party of the self-proclaimed pro-life people are celebrating cutting off funding to children.
Boy, you almost made me say F those children. Well, might as well F those children. You want me to take care of a bunch of foreigners' kids. I know people in this country that's struggling to take care of their kids. It is a sin for us to be taking care of foreigners' kids and the foreigners, and we don't take care of our own kids. How many people would like an extra $250,000 to take care of your ailing mother or father or grandmother or grandfather? Because that's what the Somalians get. Each one. Lying, fraud. We got some more video on that. But this is what happens. She's upset about that.
White evangelical crowd who purports to uphold these Christian values are celebrating targeting communities because of their ethnicity.
Well, I couldn't wait to answer that if I was on this show. I said, did your mama drop you on your head? See, remember the video we made yesterday? Does it make you a white supremacist to quote facts? What the hell does them going fraud has to do with their skin color? That's the way to live. I'll tell people in a minute, I don't give a damn about you bringing up skin color, gender, or nothing else. The facts is this. If you upset with the facts, that's a you problem. It's got nothing to do with me, heifer.
And cutting off care to children.
Well, I asked her, how much money you gonna give? How much money would you like to give for these children, the children? Remember that? The children out here. Give some money for these children. They want you to take care of foreigners' kids. Please make it make sense to me. Don't understand it? I don't understand it at all. But I wanted to play a couple of things, but before we do that, I wanted to make fun. Somebody had this video of Candace Owens. I thought this was funny. Remember we played the one of Erica Kirk? This is one of Candace Owens. They're saying that she's like a conspiracy nut. Watch this.
Hi guys, so we have huge news for today's show. Our team discovered Israel is luring you in to think it's Islam. This makes no sense. Name, daycare, fraud, media spin.
It makes no sense. Daycare, fraud, media, say science, sell.
But wait, there is more. Look at this. Daycare, fraud, they say it's Islam. Daycare, kids, bad, it's Israel. They want you chasing labels, not the scam. This is obviously Israel.
That does it for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for solid proof my friend told me about, that Israel is behind this scam. I've Candace Owens. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Gosh, these people are so stupid. They'll believe anything.
Oh my God. I thought that one was so damn funny. Oh, it's true. They will believe anything she says. Just like some people say you couldn't criticize Erica Kirk. Some people say you can't criticize Candace Owens. They told me not to criticize Pam Bundy. I criticize everybody. I make fun of everybody. I keep telling you that. If you sensitive, I ain't the guy for you. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If it's funny, I'm laughing at it. I am. I'm going to laugh at it. They said to her, she says all the video is about making, Candace Owens said all the fraud is not, now I'm not, she didn't say that the AI is making fun of her because it's Israel fault on everything. So what they're saying is that Candace Owens is going to say, it's Israel fault. The Somalians haven't done anything. It's all Israel. See, whenever you go so far down a rabbit hole that you don't want to blame anybody else, even when the evidence say it, you'll start looking like a Jim Jones follower. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're going to start looking like Jim Jones. And I'm going to make fun of you too. Whenever I see it, I'm going to make fun of you. Damn right I am. I love it. Y'all better hope it don't ever come out that her husband is gay, because Miss Dana gonna be in trouble. Because boy, I'm gonna have fun with Miss Dana if that you better hope that never comes out. And somebody just said the horror phone says she's married to a gay man. Now I said this before. I said he look a little suspect to me. I don't have any evidence that he is, but I looked at his mannerisms. Same thing I said about Barack Obama. I'm just sorry. Look a little suspicious to me. I'm not saying he is. I don't have no evidence that he is. I'm just saying he look a little soft. And that whole way they got married after married in 17 days. If anybody had did that, Candace Owens would be destroying them. If anybody else had said they got married to their husband after 17 days, she'll do a whole documentary on that. No, I don't believe their marriage was authentic. I don't. I just don't. It's ridiculous. I don't believe that whatsoever. Till I said so. I saw what her and Alex Jones is getting into it now, because they said that he said something about she sent her trolls over. See, I ain't on nobody's side. I make fun of both sides. But I did think it was kind of funny. Candace always wants to send her trolls towards me, because that don't work. All the people who got trolls, when I used to be on YouTube back in the day, they used to send their trolls for me. I tear them up. Your trolls, that don't work for me. That works for these people who only talk like a certain way on the internet. Don't work for me. I dare one of them sons of bitches to show up at my house. I swear I do. I don't be worried about that. I don't worry at all. Never do I worry about that. Secret Service show up. I don't worry about them either. I ain't worried about none of that. See, this is what you got to have. Put it in perspective. You got to be able to laugh and have fun. Some people get so serious behind their favorite people, and they don't want you talking about them. But I'm going to talk about them. I am. Talk about them all. See, that's why J.D. Vance ain't getting so much flack, because he making fun of himself with the little fat guy who pretends to be J.D. Vance with the afro. See, he reposts that. That's how you do it. When somebody makes fun of you, I used to do this all the time back in the day. They used to make they thought they was making a video and insult me. I'll take their video, they insult me, and laugh at it with them. Then they stopped doing it because they're not here. You can't irritate me with no stuff you say on the internet. I don't give a damn about that. Care nothing about that. Y'all take y'all stuff too serious if you can't laugh and joke at something. Like somebody, it was somebody, and they was made a video, told me that you mispronounce this word. I said, oh, that hurts my feelings. So I went on and I did a whole video just mispronouncing stuff. I said, that's supposed to be an insult? It's not an insult, it's a fact. Damn right, I'll mispronounce the hell out of a word. But you can't make me mad by telling me that, though. You don't. Can't make me mad. Can't make me mad by saying that. See, like some people, if you look at the comments on the one I did about Erica Kirk, boy, them people are so mad at me. Woo! So they ain't gonna never listen to me again because I made fun of Erica Kirk. And I asked him, is Erica Kirk, is she the Virgin Mary? If you don't want to be criticized, you need to go in the house, lock your doors, don't post on social media. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's just like people got mad at me when Jimmy Carter died. I call him the fly catcher. They say you should make fun of him. Y'all, when y'all talking trash about him when he was alive, so when you die, I gotta say nice stuff about you. I didn't go off into detail. I just say he looked like a fly catcher. That's all I said. I don't think it was too mean. Sheila Jackson Lee died, and they told me that I shouldn't be making fun of Sheila Jackson Lee. I said, did you see what she did with the 18th district over here? She destroyed the 18th district, destroyed it. So Sheila Jackson Lee died, and I'm supposed to act like Sheila Jackson Lee is a great humanitarian now. Y'all worse than the rappers. Like when Tupac Shakur died, everybody, oh, he's the great poet and stuff. Oh, we gonna just ignore everything else, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if after a while, after about 20 years, Jeffrey Epstein would be like a saint because they just go wishy-washy on these different stories. But we got a couple of things that they've been doing. One was the Epstein files. You remember that, right? And Pam Bundy did that rollout. That was a beautiful rollout too, Pam Bundy. I almost want to go get some videos of Pam Bundy and Kaz Patel lying about that, but I don't really feel like it. Because we know they're lying. Pam Bundy would, matter of fact, I'm going to do that. With her slow talking self, I don't know what her problem is. I'm just getting why I don't like Pam Bundy. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't like her. I don't like when people lie to me and I catch them in the lie and they say, don't believe what your eyes are seeing, like Kaz Patel with his bug-eyed self. Can't stand that piece of trash either. Let's see if I can find some release about Pam Bundy. Have some fun with Pam Bundy. Oh, that's Kaz Patel. I did. I put in Epstein files and all my videos came up. Who is that? Break Epstein. Did you see that fake picture they had of Donald Trump on his knees in front of Bill Clinton? And some jackasses thought it was real. I said, like, I don't even want to look at that. Like I told everybody, there's no way Donald Trump is in those files, because if he was in the files, guess what? If he was in the files, they would have came out already. I think they would have protected Donald Trump. It's worse than Marjorie Taylor Greene going around trying to act like she's so conservative right now. I want an investigation on Marjorie Taylor Greene, how she got so damn rich off all this insider trading. She acting like she got so many principles. I'm getting where I don't trust none of them. Because I want you just to think about this as you go into the new year. Are you telling me that all of these people who went to all these Harvard and Princeton and Yale, they're a lot of debt to be ran up this much? I don't think so. But here's some more stories before we get to that.
Where Zelensky, President Trump, and others met about Russia's invasion into Ukraine. Months later, a red carpet welcome for Russian President Vladimir Putin landing on American soil. But the high-stakes summit in Alaska did not end with a deal to end the Russia-Ukraine war. 2 years after Hamas attacked Israel, a ceasefire agreement reached. The last living Israeli hostages held by Hamas released in exchange for the release of Palestinian prisoners and detainees. In October and November, we saw the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Fights over health care dividing Congress. The 43-day saga ending with a deal to reopen through January. 6 years after his death, convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein back in the spotlight. A twists and turns saga from the White House to Capitol Hill as survivors pushed for release of the so-called Epstein files.
I know everybody sees us today as grown adults, but we are fighting for the children that were abandoned and left behind in the reckoning.
We're not counting gang violence.
The assassination of conservative political activist Charlie Kirk stunned the country.
It is an attack on all of us. It is an attack on the American experiment.
So here's another problem I have with this whole thing. When you look at this clown here, they wasn't forthcoming with any of this information. It just wasn't. We can easily prove the story, the narrative that they built is not, and I'm not a conspiracy person, but when something doesn't make any sense, I like to ask questions. See, when I was a boy and I would constantly ask questions, see, my mom could say stuff like, "'Cause I said so." But that's when I was a child. See, when you become a grown-up, "'cause I said so," it don't work with grown-ups. if you do something that doesn't make any sense, and you tell me something that I know is a blatant out lie, you want me to believe something that I know you're lying about? Well, no, I'm gonna stop believing you, because nobody's gonna tell me this is, because don't forget Cash Patel and Dan Bongino, because Dan Bongino is leaving now. He think he's gonna come and I'm gonna forget about it. I'm just telling y'all right now, I don't give a damn how mad Dan Bongino and his fans get me. I'm gonna bring this up. He said right there, and he said, tell me if this makes any sense. He said, Cash Patel says, Dan Bongino nodded and looking like a hostage or something. They told you that Jeffrey Epstein was the only one that was molesting the kids. Now, let's just take that on face value. Logic, common sense tells you if all of these people are flying to Jeffrey Epstein's island, all his homes was wired with cameras, billions of dollars was being deposited in his bank account. Give me a good explanation. I'm a reasonable person. Give me a good explanation on why all of these rich, powerful people were hanging around Jeffrey Epstein when they wasn't doing any business with him, and tell me, well, who was all these people depositing all these billions of dollars in his bank account? That's all I like to know. Why were they giving him money? Because it wasn't a business deal, because they wasn't doing any business. Shouldn't the IRS and shouldn't the government want to investigate why these rich powerful? Because if I had a bunch of rich, powerful friends that was giving me billions of dollars, they would have had an open investigation on me always. The only reason they won't have an open investigation on you is unless you're a spy working with the government. Then they're not going to do it. So either Epstein is a spy working with the government, or you telling me that all of these business people was giving Epstein money because he's just a terrific guy to hang around. Going to his island because he's a terrific guy to hang around. Nobody believes that. So when Cash Patel and Dan Bongino want me to believe, Pam Bundy want me to believe that the only person on those tapes that was molesting kids is Jeffrey Epstein. See that because he dead. They got to wait till people die. Why is Prince Andrew, why is he being ostracized if he didn't do anything wrong? What's the reason? Because they know he did something. Proving that Epstein, that right there proves Epstein ain't the only one on the files right there. Now answer me this question, Batman. Why would Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, and Pam Bundy all lie about this? Pam Bundy wanted you to believe that they had released all the files. She's from Florida. She knew the case already. So it's obvious she was lying. And I'm not going to ignore you lying to me just because you're in the Trump administration. I mean, I'm not a cult member. Whenever something doesn't make any sense, you're supposed to ask questions. And it doesn't make any sense why they hid that. Now, I was for President Trump going over to Iran and blowing up their nuclear sites. Now, you remember some of the people on the right and some of the people on the left declared it was going to be World War III if it blew them up. You can go back and look at the video. I said emphatically, there's not going to be no war. First of all, the Iranian people are going to be happy. Because have you heard any trash talking from Iran since they blew up those nuclear sites? I haven't heard anything from them. As a matter of fact, the Ayatollah has been so quiet that he's like a church mice pissing on cotton. I can't hear nothing out of him. But the so-called experts, and that was Tucker Carlson and Candace that was saying, I think it was Nick Fuentes too, all of them was saying it was going to be World War III if those sites got blown up. And you remember when the experts were saying that Ukraine was going to win the war. I said we shouldn't give Vladimir Zelensky not one single damn dollar. First of all, before the war started, Joe Biden and the Obama administration says that they were corrupt over there. We shouldn't give them any money because they're corrupt. What changed? Please do tell.
It is an attack on our ideals
Comedian Jimmy Kimmel following criticism and political pressure over comments related to Kirk's death taken off air. Free speech protests ensued before Kimmel eventually returned to hosting his late-night show the following week. And our nation said goodbye to political pillars. The 39th President Jimmy Carter honored.
Jimmy Carter was trash as a president. That's not slandering Jimmy Carter. That is a factual statement. Jimmy Carter was a trash president. As a matter of fact, before Barack Obama and Joe Biden ran, most people was referring to Jimmy Carter as the worst president. He may be the third worst now. As far as it is for what's good for the country, because I'm going to put Barack Obama ahead of Joe Biden as being the worst president, because Joe Biden is not in charge of a damn thing. All the policies under the Biden administration was Barack Obama. Barack Obama dismantled our military. Matter of fact, it wouldn't be no ISIS if it weren't for Barack Obama. He's the one who financed them. Then gave plane loads of cash to the Iranians. So he's the worst president. Joe Biden's second one, because technically Barack Obama had 3 terms. Joe Biden was never the president. I'm not going to have a debate with anybody stupid enough to believe a man who needed permission from his staff to speak to the media. I've never seen a president needs permission to speak. He was never in charge. The auto pen, whatever happened to the auto pens? I thought some of these tough talking Republicans who've been going on Sean Hannity was going to make sure that the people who got those auto pen pardons, it was null and void. We're talkers on this side. That's why I like to watch fights sometimes. I just like to see somebody get their asses whipped. Because one thing I can tell you about a good ass whipping, it will you up for a little while. Have you ever got a good ass whipping? I have when I was growing up. I got a good ass whipping because then I act right for a little while. But see, here's the problem is some people not going to act right unless you put a good ass whipping on them. And a good ass whipping can entail locking some of them up, taking their money, destroying whatever pretense legacy that they had. I think it's good for you. Matter of fact, I think that the country will be better off if we bring back ass whipping for children. Because most of these children are getting their ass whipped. That's why they're going around shooting. I saw one today, they was all fight. A 16-year-old pulls a gun and shoot somebody. They don't, that's another thing is they all badasses, but none of them really can fight. Because every time they can't win a fight, they got to pull their gun. Just take your ass whipping. Come back and fight again. That's how they used to do in the old days. You get your ass whooped, come back, I'm going to fight again the next day, then the next day, then the next day. Now they can't fight. They so hardcore or whatever like that. They cry about anything. They're emotional midgets. And if I see another story every day, I can do a story. I think on the Doctrine of Common Sense too, I'm going to start just doing only videos of parents and grandparents who's being killed by their children. Because that's become real prevalent now. Every time I look at the damn news, some child, adult child most of the time, a grandchild is killing either the parent or the grandparent. Sickening. But see, that's a lack of ass whipping. Because I don't care how old you get, you should have some respect for your mother, your father, your elders, period. But especially your mother and your father. You don't have no respect for your own damn mother. You just talk to your mother any kind of way. You threaten your mother. Who does that? I think you got a curse on you. See, that's why some of them can't cope with society and they go and start shooting because they done mistreated their mother so much. That's why they're so damn miserable. But a good ass whipping, no matter how bad somebody would claim to be, a good old-fashioned ass whipping is always good. You remember how everybody was saying that Andrew Tate, because he used to be a kickboxer now. He used to get fight. But did you see the fight that Andrew Tate had with that other YouTube guy? I seen that fight we showed you yesterday when the woman threw the water on it. They were throwing better punches than Andrew Tate. No offense, but he was punching like a bitch. This is a fact. See, sometimes these people be fooling y'all how bad they really is. And then when somebody hand them their hat, all of a sudden they're not tough no more. All the tough facade has went away after that fight right there. I'm sorry, it just has. See, that's what happens sometimes. You get on here talking about that nobody can beat you, everybody can get their ass whooped, everybody. But when you acting like nobody's no match for you and you can beat, and it's King G and I'm a G, I'm a G, I'm a G, then you take an ass whooping like that. I think some of the facade is gone. See, it would have been better if you didn't fight and not take that ass whooping. You took an ass whooping like them, and you lost easily too. Wasn't even close. And he was pushing all his punches like a girl. The video I showed, matter of fact, the Nana with the muumuu dress on, her punches was better than Andrew Tate's. A dude who used to kickbox, I would just think some of his punches won't have some snap on them. None of his punches had any snap whatsoever. He was pushing. He didn't even hardly hit in the face. This is how he was doing. I said, wait a minute. This dude look like when you look at him, he look like he can fight. Like, I know some guys who look like they can fight, can't fight. I know some guys who look like they can fight. I know some guys who look like they can't fight, but can fight. Andrew Tate looked like he can fight. But what I saw, you need to want to get a rematch because you got to redeem yourself on that one. That was pathetic. I never seen anything so pathetic in all my life. It was almost as funny as what's the little other YouTube, Jake Paul, when he got his ass whooped by a professional boxer. That's what happened. On both of them, Jake Paul and Andrew Tate both of them was on their knees hugging their opponent's knees. Y'all know that ain't a good look on your knees like that. That's not a good look. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I showed them the two women fights we saw yesterday, matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get the Andrew Tate fight, and then I'm gonna show Nana with the muumuu dress and the other woman, who she got a mean right and left combination. I'm gonna get the Andrew Tate fight. Hold on a minute. That was the most sissified fight I've ever seen. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Both of them was sissified. It was so. Dude caught him with a slow uppercut. You could have predicted that punch from like a mile away, and he just let him hit him with it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna show you some of his punches, and then I'm gonna show you some of Nana's. We gotta get other woman name. We're gonna call her Auntie. So Nana and Auntie. Auntie is the black woman. Nana is the white woman. That's what we're gonna call both of them. Auntie and Nana. They got better punches than than Andrew Tate. I want you to look at this. I'm just sorry. Dave the May says, touch the dick guy fight. Oh my God. Oh, the old bag said they getting lots of snow up there. Oh yeah, you in Ohio. Yeah, you getting plenty of snow up there. It got a little colder, but it got up to like 69 degrees in Texas today. Oh, let me get to this. Let me show y'all this. Because I wanted to show y'all this. I was getting a good laugh. I got a good laugh. We got about an hour and 30 minutes before the new year kicks in. So we got all kinds of stuff we can have fun looking at. So this is Andrew Tate. Watch this. Boom. Boom. Look at his eye. Boom. He knows how to eat that punch, boy. Boom. Boom. It ain't like the dude got some good combinations himself. It's just better than Andrew Tate. I mean, he's bigger and younger. But for some big guys, they punch like girls. Look at Andrew Tate. Is this not embarrassing? He on his knees. That's embarrassing, man. You can't get on that target like a G after that one. That was ridiculous, man. Is you gonna throw a punch, man? Boom. Every time he comes in with that slow uppercut and he hits him with it. Boom. Both of them gas. They gas right here. Boop. Okay. Let me see if I got the other one. Hold on a minute. Look at it. See, this is the one he on his knees. Please, please. This is not a good look for Andrew Tate. This is gonna go down in infamy. when people gonna do memes on this one, when you get an ass whooping like that, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to revisit that fella. See, this was him right here. Look at this, they kissing right here. I don't know if he actually threw one damn good punch.
Here, it was a push. Yeah, it wasn't a punch. But still, DeMar right in front of him continues to strike. Tate eating shot.
Andrew Tate, the first 2 rounds he threw a little bit more punch, but he was gassed after that. look at the picture. He get it. This is ridiculous. Look at the picture somebody showed right here. Say they stepbrother, both of them got the living hell beat. If you gonna get in that ring, you better be ready, boy. You better be ready. I don't know what. I mean, neither one of them had some very good combinations. So that was them. Now I'm gonna bring Nana in because there was a lot of hugging and kissing on that one. I'm gonna bring in Nana and Auntie. That's what we're gonna call the other one, Nana and Auntie. Let's see here. Somebody messed me. It must be. Hold on a minute. Let me see here. I think Steak is. Oh, we see y'all. All y'all saw is the funeral picture. Wait a minute. Y'all didn't see the fight? I'm up here talking about my hand off. Y'all didn't even see the fight. Hold on a minute. My phone must be on vibrate. Was you trying to call me my love clever? I just not, my phone must have been on vibrate. Hold on a minute. I just took it off. Y'all didn't see none of that fight? Wait a minute. Y'all didn't see none of the fight? Nope. Okay, let me go back then. I'll be damn, what the hell happened? Okay, I got you now. Yeah. Clever just was trying to call me. I didn't even see it. I'm sorry. I didn't see you, my love. I had it on vibrate. My phone. I usually have it sitting by my leg. I had to just looked at it. Hold on a minute. Let me pull Andrew Tate back up here. I don't know why in the hell it didn't show that Andrew Tate fight. I hate to even call it a fight, really, because it really wasn't a fight. Okay, let me see here. All right, let's try that again. I don't know what the hell happened that time. Okay, is it on the screen now? Okay, there it is. I should have looked back on the damn screen. Okay. Watch this in slow motion. Rewind it. Look. Bip. He hit him with every point. Look how Andrew did. Boop. I believe boop. Every time he caught him with that weak uppercut. Bip. Bip. You got to throw a punch back. It's like, now don't forget, Andrew Tate once did kickboxing. So he's used to taking a damn punch. I don't understand why he wasn't throwing nothing. Boom, just every time, boom. This is embarrassment. The tough G stand ain't gonna work after this one. Look at him, he on his knees right here. Please, please. He hitting him with everything. And it ain't like the dude is like some great puncher himself. He's a big guy, but he ain't a great puncher. If Andrew Tate had put some leg power behind some of them punches when he threw them, he probably could have got the guy. The guy probably got more endurance because he's a younger guy, but I wasn't too impressed with him. He's built. Okay, here's the other one. Let me see. This is Andrew Tate on his knees. Oh my God. That is not a good look, man. I promise you they're going to mean this. This will be mean. Nobody's going to forget that. This is and Jake Paul wasn't no better because he was on his knees too. I don't know what the deal is. You're on your knees hugging the dude's leg. Tell us that, man. Damn. Look at this. They're almost kissing right here.
Here, it was a push. Yeah, it wasn't a punch.
Yeah,
Still.
boy. See, I'm tell you something. No matter how good a fighter you are, if you get too tired and you ain't got no legs under you, it don't matter. You gotta throw a punch, Mr. Tate. He just ducking the whole time, like taking that ass whipping. I wonder if they're gonna humble him up a little bit. Talking like a big G smoking a cigar is different than actually having a real fight. I promise Nana and Auntie can punch better than this. Okay, now we're gonna go to Nana and Auntie. Now you tell me who got a better punch. Andrew Tate, I don't know the other guy's name, but that's some sissy punching. If you, I'm sorry, that they punching like girls. That's how girls punch. I bet my daughter can hit harder than that. That was some sissy punch. Okay, let me see. Let me find Nana. And did I name it Nana last night? Find Nana in boy, if I bet not been and got rid of Nana. I just reloaded last night. And I'm gonna call the other one Auntie. Nana and Auntie. What the hell is Nana? Okay, here's Nana. Look at that. You tell me. Now you tell me, Nana wasn't hardly missing nothing. I saw all kind of missed punches in this supposed fight with Andrew Tate and the fella he was fighting. I don't know the fella's name. They say he's a popular YouTuber. I'm not familiar with him, but he won the fight easily. Of course, he wasn't really fighting nobody because Andrew Tate really wasn't even punching. I mean, you can't go around talking tough and you gonna punch like that. I'm sorry. It'd have been better if you didn't get on there because once people see that, nobody, you're gonna have to go get a rematch to get your quote G status back. Okay, what did I do with oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. What did I do with the I can't find Auntie. I gotta go reload Auntie now. So I wasn't planning on use, but I thought I saved the damn thing. Oh, man, I tell you the freaking truth. Let me go. I gotta go get it. Let me let you listen to Nana. I'm about to go download it again. I thought I saved that for sure. But I can find it. Well, I'll make sure I didn't save it over here because I put it in a different file. Nope. I didn't. All right. Well, I'll let y'all look at Nana again because I'm gonna have to go. Because that woman, she don't miss nothing. She was hitting that girl with left right combination. See, and notice when the girl fell down on Nana started going around circles, still was tagging her while she was on the ground. I don't know if Andrew Tate hit him in his mouth one time. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. Let me see what I do with. Oh, let me. I know what how I can find it. I'll find it right quick. Oh, let me let Nana play while you. Look at that. Now you tell me, who do you think has a better punch, Nana and Andrew Tate? It's not even close. Let me see. And remember that guy that won was let me see here. Ah, dang it. As in front of his dirty dining rodent collapse. Oh my Lord. I forgot about that one. Asian Muslim turn. Ah, where's the other one at? Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. This is the one I wanted to get. Ah, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna download it again. I got a good little singing tune too that I want you to look at. Cause we still got an hour and some. Y'all don't need to go out anyway because it's dangerous out there. The city's not safe. It's safer to stay in. Oh, did I download the right one? I don't know. I'm gonna make sure. I don't know if you boom. Oh, y'all remember this one? I got a couple I want to show y'all. Good ass women do you real good. Break you up. Boom. Hold on, man. Let me. I showed y'all this one yesterday too. I hear people starting to pop the firecrackers now. Okay, let me move Nana out the way here. So you remember we showed you this one yesterday. Let me see here. Oh, what's the day for yesterday? One of them. Remember this guy? Now, this is definitely better than Andrew Tate and that fella. I don't know what they were doing.
Wait, nigga. Get your guy, my man. Get your guy, my man. Get your guy. Get your guy, my man. Get your guy. What you gonna do, nigga? Bro, I'm trying to tell. I'm trying to save you, my nigga. How you gonna save me? You can't save me, nigga. I don't need to be saved, nigga. I'm from the east side. I was from Texas, punk. You a punk.
Oh!
There you go. There you go.
Baby, help him up. Okay. Oh!
Push him in there. Boom.
Okay, that's enough. Derek, come on, let's go.
His girlfriend said, Derek, let's go. Derek was getting the hell beat out of him. I bet you Derek won't do that again. I bet you Derek won't do that again. You done barked up the wrong tree. Sometimes people go out their way trying to be bad. Unnecessary. It ain't necessary. Sometimes it's best to leave people alone. I'm gonna be honest with you. But here's the here is the one that we showed you. The woman. Now you tell me she don't have better punches than Andrew Tate. And I got some more Somalia news that we're gonna play for you in a few minutes here too. Let me see here. Wait a minute. Well, in the East Coast, on the East Coast is about, we got about 20 minutes. We'll say Happy New Year to y'all on the East Coast. Brad Armstrong, what's the time in Canada, Brad? I forgot what y'all time frame is. Brad said the see-through moo is kind of sexy. Motorized bike trip says the cashier that got the water. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you the cashier that got the water thrown on her. That girl got hands. David, good. Happy New Year, there, David. Good to see you, brother. Stacy Michael, they're about 2 hours behind us down here, Central. The old bag, I think the old bag steak, and some of y'all, Eric, I think East Coast. Let me see here. Okay, let's get to the woman who got the water thrown on her, because that girl got hands too. There's no way in the world you tell me Andrew Tate's fight was better, because it wasn't. Watch this girl.
Yeah.
It just start out throwing.
Yeah.
Look at her stand. Even her stand is better than Andrew Tate and the other guy. Her stand is right here, like she kind of protecting her guard. She in the orthodox stand here. She ready for the moment. Now the other goon over here who dumped the water on her, the goon thought she was goon that Ante wasn't gonna. Ante put them hands on her. Watch Ante. See, she kicked the shoes off. Her boyfriend gonna see her get whooped, and she ain't going nowhere. She said, "I ain't scared to take a punch." This woman even got mace, and after she got mace, she beat her ass with the mace. You heard what she said? She ain't got time for it. No, you threw the water on her. Everybody be thinking they bad. You threw the water on her. Now you talking about you ain't got time for it.
Hey, I ain't gonna let you beat her.
No, why? She gonna try to get in there and get that mace.
Yeah, bitch, get your cup.
You got she's wearing her hands. Like, come on. Get some more there. Watch this.
Do it, bitch, wait.
Left, right, left. Switch it up. Right. Boom.
Go ahead. Hey, don't touch her.
Next time, tell your woman to keep her hands to herself. I just don't believe in people going in these restaurants and everything, acting fool. If everybody who went in a restaurant acting fool got an ass whooping like this, I bet you the country would be better. Everybody who goes in there acting a fool like this. We showed you the video of the fella. He went in Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did you see the video earlier today? If you didn't go over there, make sure you go over there and check out the video. He goes in Kentucky Fried Chicken, and something about the gravy. I don't know if they left his gravy out. They forgot his gravy. Taste the biscuit. And he went over to McDonald's, came back over here, had some more words, went to go get his uncle, came back, stabbed him, went behind the counter, tried to choke him out over some damn gravy from Kentucky Fried Chicken. See, if they had whooped his ass like this, he would have never went behind the counter again. My personal opinion, anybody who goes behind a damn counter, anybody who starts to jump on or throw water on person working at a damn restaurant need their asses whipped. Damn right, that's what they need. They need their asses whipped. Ain't no doubt about it. And if more of them got that right there, guess what they'll stop doing? They'll stop acting a fool. I'm telling you, a good ass whooping will stop people from acting a fool. I don't know, have y'all ever had a good ass whooping? Because I've had a couple. And the one thing I understand is that when you get a good one put on you, it didn't make you act right for a little while. And maybe the problem is because most of them have not had a good one. No, that's, I think it's good. We need to bring that back. The children in the country too. That's what they need. They need more of that. More of that needs to go down for the children, or the cheering, not the children, the cheering. The cheering out here, the cheering. Gotta be careful with the cheering out here. Let me get. Did I give you a shout out yesterday, my man Mark? Let me give you Mark another shout out here. I can't remember if I get. I think I did, but I don't want. Because I got to remember if Mark hits me up, I give my man Mark another shout out in case I forgot. Because sometimes I get busy and I forget. But I come back, I'm always going to look at it. I revisit. My man Mark Andrews. Is Mark in there? Good to see you. Miss S. Ford, good to see you. DJ Hill, Bobby Henderson, Eyes to See. Our great moderator, Stacy Michaels. My man Hamp, the old bag. What time is it? In the East Coast, I got 15 minutes according to my clock on the East Coast. Ken, Dunn, Dave the Mace, Eric the Welder, is about the Augustine DeBellum, Jared Dupree, Motorized Bike Trips, good to see everybody. What side you on, Miss S4? Y'all? Let me wake my club up here and see if she in here. Hold on a minute, cause I got a little singing video I want y'all to see too. It's a nice little song, a little singing song. Sing a song, sing a happy song. Come on, sing a happy song. Cause I got some more news for that we missed a review. Hey, baby, you up? Oh, she sleep. Go get you some rest, baby. She gonna sleep in the new year. All right, baby. I'm just harassing you. I told him I was gonna wake you up. Okay then. All right then. All right. I had to make sure she get the new year coming. Here is I want to show you this. Have you ever heard this song? This is an old blues song, and we're gonna get back to the stories because I got some more Somalian stories you ain't gonna believe. Because now they want you to feel sympathy for them. What did I do with the? Okay, is this it? Now here it is. Y'all ever heard this song before? I want to play this song. This fella can sing some blues, boy. I ain't gonna even lie. He's pretty good with this blues. I mean, I like some blues. I don't like all blues. I like some blues. Let me see here. Here he is.
At the casino. She lost all the money.
Come on, fella.
She said, don't feel sorry. She said, don't feel sorry. Feel sorry, feel sorry.
Feel sorry, feel sorry. Boy, he got that blues sound.
Don't feel sorry, honey. Honey.
Have you ever heard this song before? Last $2. Oh, wait a minute. Before I play that, I gotta get some shots. Some people that hit us up in our super chat. Hold on a minute. Let me get back up and give them a shout out to my super chat here. Running my mouth and stuff like that. You know, we don't do it like that. Who is that? Happy New Year, Miss S. Ford. Good to see you, my dear. God bless you. Happy New Year to you. Are you East Coast or Central, Miss S. Ford? Because we got about, how much? We got like 12 minutes for y'all on the East Coast. God bless you there, Miss S. Ford. And also, Motorized Bikes Trip just hit us up. Happy New Year to you, my friend. I hope you have many, many more. New Year coming in right. Good to see you. Jerry Dupree said, yeah, got that BB King sound, huh? Yeah, he does. He sounds kind of like BB. That boy can sing, though.
If you want to do me a favor,
yeah.
Here's what I want you to do.
Here's what I want you to do.
Loan me $2 to see you.
You see how you hold it up? I ain't see you.
Yeah. These last $2.
Last $2.
I'm not gonna lose.
Not gonna lose.
These last $2.
Last $2.
I'm not gonna lose.
I'm not gonna lose.
I got one for the bus stop.
One for the bus stop.
One for the jukebox.
One for the jukebox.
I gotta hear me some blues. Yes.
I forgot who actually sung that song. He sounds just as good as the original sound, boy. That boy blowing that blues. Okay, we got to get to Somali. I might say that because I like that little, that fella that's getting it. Let me see here. Let's play. I want to show you. Did you see the Somalian guy? He was trying to, they're trying to act like somebody broke into the one of the daycares because of Nick's coverage, and they stole all the documents. How convenient! How convenient that somebody broke into. I don't believe you. I'm sorry if I don't believe you. I think you're lying. These damn Somalians are something else, man. I ain't lying. Them jokers are some con artists. I thought it was the Nigerians who could run the con game, but them Somalians, they may be worse. Now, hold on, let me get this down. Oh, last $2. I want to show you this Somalian here. Says somebody broke in his damn. Quit lying. Somebody broke in your damn. They stole all his documents. Who breaks in a freaking daycare to steal the documents? They got some Lebesian down there in Minneapolis. Omar is still running her mouth because Pam Bundy won't lock her up. I saw her still running her mouth. Let me see if is this the fella? Sorry. Oh, I got a funny one too for you.
Chicago is hosting.
Oh, I forgot to play that one. Did you see Brandon Johnson was telling y'all to come down because Chicago wants you to celebrate with him?
Chicago is hosting Dick Clark's New Year's.
Look at that young man look like a hostage.
Rockin' Eve for the very first time. We want everybody, including our young people, to join in the festivities downtown to have a healthy.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to get shot. I'm allergic to being shot. Excuse me. Excuse me if I don't want to be shot. Maybe it's me. I like, for some reason, I like my blood to stay inside my body. Call me crazy. Yeah, you can call me crazy. Where's that damn Somalian whining that somebody broke into daycare and stole all the damn documents? You can't make this. I said, this fool is lying. Who breaks into daycare to steal the documents? Oh, that's real believable. I believe you because y'all so damn honest. Where, I just downloaded the damn thing. Where did he go? These last $2. These last $2. Governor Tony. Oh, Monday. I just loaded. Oh, come on. Who is this?
So let's be honest.
Oh no, I want you. This is a big Lebesian talking for the damn. I got two Lebesians talking for the Somalians. Let me look at that.
So let's be honest about how we really got here. Our president decided he doesn't like the Somali community and he wants to destroy them.
Really?
Speaker DeMuth and the GOP caucus sent a YouTuber out to create the narrative they want out there, not the truth, what they want you to believe.
Uh-huh.
The child care system in Minnesota is very complicated.
Okay.
Even for those of us who have worked in it for decades.
Okay. Okay.
So I can understand that it is easy to believe what you see on social media.
Uh-huh.
But the truth is that Minnesota has guardrails in place to make defrauding the child care system extremely difficult. Minnesota.
You see how crazy these people is? We've caught them right in the act, fraudulently doing things, and this damn Miss Piggy here, this little piggy went to market. Miss Piggy says ignore it. She says the fraud is complicated. It's real complicated. The reason that the fraud looks like it's going on because it's complicated, because she's been in the system a long time and she can't figure it out. So therefore, the fraud that you saw, because she said Donald Trump and the right-wingers sent Nick over there to investigate the Somalians. You're not going to get through to these liberals. Remember the video we showed you last night of them hugging trees and crying over trees? They're insane. They are. I'm going to tell you a funny conversation I heard today. I was in the hood today. I heard this funny conversation by a bunch of homeless people.
Minnesota does investigate suspected fraud in childcare and hold people accountable.
We got 5 minutes for the East Coast, and we're going to say them a Happy New Year.
And they will continue to do so because fraud is never acceptable.
Ms. S. Forrest, I sure can't tell, biggin. Biggin. The old bag said, piggy, piggy. Augustine de Bella said they never admit it. They don't. Renee said, wow, Bobby, that's awesome. What did Bobby say? Janine said the daycare phone rings at the government office.
But cutting off child care funding to everyone in the state is not the answer, and it's not acceptable.
Look at her. She actually thinks she made a valid point. Now, I want you to see this Somalian guy. You remember they said the Nigerians like to run con games? Watch this Somalian guy. I thought this one was so damn funny. He said somebody broke in and stole all the paperwork. That's going to be the excuse when he said, we had the paperwork, but somebody stole it.
Good morning. I was called.
He's the manager of the daycare. He's the manager of the daycare. Aren't you in Minneapolis? What are you doing with a New York Yankees hat on? Watch this.
Yesterday morning, I was called by the owner because
he reading a prepared statement. Look at the guilty white woman behind him over here. She's looking like, oh, you poor little migrant. Can I do something for you? Would you like to rob me?
Unfortunately, someone came in to our daycare. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back.
The suspect. That's the suspect behind you.
He broke in from the back kitchen, and he also destroyed the wall.
That's right, Augustine de Bella. Dog ate my homework. Stacy Michael says, Diddler squeeze.
To come in. As we walked around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well.
Office doors. They didn't steal any money. They broke in to steal the paperwork.
We saw that, unfortunately, there was important documentation.
Look at these light bulb. Clever, you're right. They all got them light bulb heads. What is that? But y'all need to stop that inbreeding.
Enrollment of the children and also employee.
Stakes said, tell it to your cellmate.
Employee documentation that was gone.
Look at the guilty white lady right here. She said, oh my God, look what he said. Watch when she shake her head. They stole the paperwork.
Enrollment of the children and also employee documentation that was gone.
Oh my God.
There were also.
Oh my God.
Check.
Oh my God, do you need a hug? Do you want a hug?
Books that were ripped from.
Look at light bulb head behind him. Look at the dude with the light bulb head. They all got light. We're gonna start calling them light bulb head.
Our check papers that were from our book. This is devastating news, and
he's the manager. That's all I need to know. This is the manager of your daycare? Who would put their child in here if he's the manager?
We don't know why this is targeting our Somali community.
They don't know why you're targeting the Somali community, because you bastards are stealing. That's why. The hell is you talking about? We're targeting you because you're stealing. Please. Okay, we got 1 minute. We're going to stop this right quick because we got to do a Happy New Year to all of those over on the East Coast. According to my clock, you got a couple of seconds here. Let me keep it open so we can get it. Because we got to make fun of light bulb heads. I want to rewind it again. somebody broke in and stole the documents. Who in the hell breaks into daycare? So the documents had never got stolen until the reporting that you guys were doing fraud. Make it make sense, light bulb head. Come on, light bulb head. Don't even try it. We're not buying any of this. They stole the paperwork. Light bulb head said they stole the paperwork. I really believe you too, light bulb head. That's a good one, Clever, my love. That's their new name, light bulb head. Okay, it's 12. It's new. Happy New Year's to everybody on the East Coast. We got to say a quick prayer because we'll say it again at 12 our time. Lord, we thank you for another day. Thank you for another year. Thank you for letting everybody on the East Coast make it to see this new year, 2026. God bless America. God, we pray that you would open up the eyes of those who have lost, that we would have a prosperous, great year for 2026, that people's eyes will be open to the truth. We thank you in your magnificent Son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Happy New Year to those on the East Coast. We got 1 hour before we make it to the Central Time for our time frame. Now let's get back to light bulb head. Look at this. Rachel Boone said they filed a false police report. They did. Did you see the? Did you see the? When they showed the so-called break-in? It's such laughable. Look at light bulb here. Look at this. The guilty white lady behind him. Now that's his cousin. I'm sorry. That may be his cousin and his brother behind him with the light bulb head, because they all look like they're related. Look at his eyes too. He's the manager. How old is this boy? This is Jesse Smollett. Next thing they be saying, somebody from MAGA broke into the damn daycare. Somebody from MAGA broke in. Look at light bulb head behind him. All their hairstyle right here. All of them got them domes right here. They all got the domes. Watch this. When he says they broke in and stole the paperwork, watch Karen. Karen was, oh my God, I feel so sorry for you. You can rob my home. It's okay.
We saw that there was important documentation.
Important documentation. Yeah, right. We believe you. We believe. You remember those cone heads used to be on Saturday Night Live? Back in the day, some of y'all may not be old enough. Some of y'all know y'all are. Those cone heads from Saturday Night Live. This is what they remind me of, the cone heads.
Enrollment of the children, and also
they stole the enrollment of the children document.
Employee documentation that was gone. There were also checkbooks that were ripped from our check papers that were ripped from.
Oh, I know where this is going. They stole the checkbooks. So they're going to say that the checks that was written, the fraud didn't happen. Y'all didn't have kids there, nigga. Quit the lies. Do not lie to me like this. This is ridiculous. They stole the checkbook. They stole the employee documentation. All the important documents about the kids, the children. All the important documents about the children was stolen. I bet you it was another light bulb head who stole it. If somebody broke in there, I'm going out on a limb and said the Somalians broke in there and stole their own damn paperwork. You can't make this up. Deport all these bastards.
Book. This is devastating news.
It's devastating news to me. I'm weeping over here. I'm telling you, I am.
And we don't know why this is targeting our Somali community, as one video made by a specific individual.
Now they're blaming everything on Nick. Nick is now he's the problem for exposing their fraud. You can't make it up.
Made this all happen. We've been receiving hateful messages through our voice notes.
So what? So what? I don't care.
Threatening us since the past couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Including one that happened yesterday morning when after the break-in. This is frightening and exhausting because
you look like you're scared.
This is happening to us Somali communities as Somali Americans. We are supposed to stand with each other and help each other.
I want y'all to speak only English then.
Through everything that's happening. This is also sad that a video can cause all of this.
Listen to him. light bulb head. The video didn't cause it. You stealing caused it. You bunch of inbreds down here, y'all caused this. It has nothing to do with the video.
I want to say that there are hundreds of daycares out there, Somali daycares that are out there.
Why should we pay for your children? That's a good question. Why should the American people pay for Somalian children, Ukraine, El Salvador, South Africa, Afghanistan? Why should we pay for anybody's children? Go back to your country, light bulb head.
And we all help our children.
Do you really think he's the manager? They got him to read this prepared statement, and he ain't doing a good job. His eyes is bigger than Kaz Patel's. Kaz Patel, you got any black children? Because this may be Kaz Patel's long-lost son. You never know, because he got some big. I want to have an eye contest. Him and Kaz Patel, who got the biggest eyes?
And everyone in our community.
Why is she holding that sign back there? Like somebody forced her in a hostage situation.
Have high quality daycares.
Y'all ain't got no kids in it. What you mean high quality daycare? Where the damn kids at? Conehead.
And this is very sad news that one individual who made a false claim about fraud that is happening in the day.
How in the hell is it false? There was no kids at the damn schools they went to. How is it false? See, this is nobody's better at propaganda than the left. See, most people would go and hide. These people are so bold right now because Pam Bundy won't prosecute nobody. They're so bold right now. They commit a crime and blame you for exposing their crime. It's hateful, it's racism, the whole 9 yards, because you reveal that they were stealing from you.
Because how engaged everyone else to come and do this to us.
Can you believe this? Can you believe this? And then they had this linebacker. Let me show you this linebacker. They had a linebacker. She was on here acting as if that they got wrong too. Let me see if I can find this linebacker. It's a female linebacker too. Not Porky Pig I just showed you. Not that was another one. Here she is. She's a Lebesian too. I mean a full gold star Lebesian.
Here is absolutely unthinkable.
If Tim Wall had a twin sister, is this Tim Wall's twin sister?
And it is the direct result of the inflammatory rhetoric coming from the constant barrage of harassment from not only the...
Now, they're being harassed because we won't let them steal no more. And see, the Republicans are going to feel some sympathy on them. I don't got no sympathy on none whatsoever. All my sympathy has been done away with. I've split it all up. I'm going to save my sympathy for the American people. I don't have sympathy for outsiders. I just don't have nothing. We're over here struggling and starving and everything else, and you're worrying about some foreigners, this Lebesian here, carpet munching Lebesian.
Current federal administration, but half of our Minnesota legislators as well. But now a random YouTube personality.
Well, they giving Nick hell now. Now he's the problem. This fool. Did you get some sold on yet, girl? I mean, this is a full goon right here, gold star. She ain't even never saw a penis.
Can cause this much fear.
Woo.
Fear needs to stop. Our children, our families, and
our children,
teachers, and providers work hard enough without feeling scared to come to work every.
Stop stealing, then. This is like the arson who set a fire and said, "Stop calling me an arsonist."
Every single day. What happened here underscores that there is reason to be scared. I know the Minnesota child care system inside and out. I know how incredibly difficult.
Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you said that. You know it inside and out. How was this fraud able to take place? Because Tim Walz has already admitted it was fraud. How was this fraud ever able to take place with this full fledged Lebesian in charge of stuff? This freaking free safety for the Minnesota Vikings over here. She used to play for remember when Fran Tarkenton was there? She was wide receiver for Fran Tarkenton when he was down in Minnesota. You thought we forgot about Fran Tarkenton. Remember they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row, lost all 4 of them. But Fran Tarkenton was playing a quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. She was the I think she was either wide receiver or cornerback. I can't remember.
It is to commit fraud in the child care assistance program. I also know that our child care providers who are of Somali descent are being racially targeted because I have witnessed it firsthand.
Oh my God.
We want the state to catch child care centers committing fraud.
Racist.
We want them to be held accountable.
Okay.
It hurts all of us.
Yes.
It hurts children especially, and it hurts child care centers that are working tirelessly to provide high-quality child care.
You're breaking my heart, LaBeija. I'm about to almost shed some tears here, and I don't like to cry while I'm on live and stuff. But you're just breaking my heart. She looked like if Dick Cheney and Tim Walz had a baby, it would be her.
But fraud does occur across.
You're kidding. We caught him.
Race, across income, and across geography.
Mm-hmm.
When a few child care centers that serve white children commit fraud, do we decide that every child care center that...
Hold on a minute. If whites commit fraud, we going to expose that too? What are you talking about? But why are we talking about that? Because we talking about in Minnesota. Can you show me some white daycares in Minnesota that's committed fraud? Because we'll report that. But don't make up stuff and just throw it out there and think you're going to get us sidetracked because you said that, LaBeija. Now, let me tell you something. Just for that, I'm going to put you on punishment. No more carpet munching for a while from you, heifer. This heifer going, you know what? These last $2.
She lost all the money.
All the money.
She said, don't feel sorry. She said, don't feel sorry.
Don't feel sorry for me.
Don't feel sorry, honey.
Honey.
If you want to do me a favor,
do me a favor.
Here's what I want you to do. Loan me $2 till the next time I see you.
That's it.
These last $2.
Last $2.
I'm not gonna lose.
I'm not gonna lose.
These last $2.
Last $2.
I'm not gonna lose.
I'm not gonna lose.
I got one for the bus stop.
One for the bus stop.
One for the jukebox.
One for the jukebox.
I gotta hear me some blues.
I gotta hear me some blues.
Wow! Wouldn't be over here.
Yeah. That's what this is the blues we got for these bulb heads, these light bulb heads, cone heads on here whining. The fella just killed me. I just can't forget that this dude is the manager. This dude is the manager. He's the manager, and he said somebody broke in and stole the paperwork and the checkbooks because they had all their paperwork in order until this thief broke in, stole the checkbooks, all the children's records, everything. They was going to do a full audit and expose this, but somebody stole the paper. Dog ate the homework.
Called by the owner because unfortunately someone came in to our daycare. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back.
Arrest this fool. He think the suspect is right behind you. If somebody broke in and stole your paperwork, nigga, please. Come on, man. Do you really think I believe that? Somebody broke in and stole the paperwork. Who in the hell breaks in to steal the paperwork of a daycare? So before this, nobody has ever broke into the daycare. But soon as Nick's video come out, somebody breaks in and freaking steal it. You can't make this up, man. Oh, I believe you, though. I really do. I believe you. I mean, who am I to question a Somalian? Who are we to question these damn Somalians? My man Scott, Mr. Scott Karachi, and Miss Dana, Cinderella Dana Dane, says Happy New Year from Miss Dana and Scott, the Italian Stallion. God bless you. Are y'all on? Y'all on Eastern time or Central time down there, Scott? I forgot if y'all was on Eastern time or Central time. Couldn't remember. Miss S4 said, as if. Jerry Dupree says, did they steal the computers? Of course, Jerry. Of course they stole the computers. These thieving bastards, some MAGA crowd, came in there and says, this is MAGA country, you damn Somalians. When Jesse Smolik on him. He getting on here. What get me is this Karen behind him and this other bub here over here holding up signs. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. They holding signs like, oh, I believe you. But here, we got some more fraud in another state right here. Look at this. Assisted living. Check this one out.
Hi, Hannah. Well, prosecutors here have found billions in fraud, $9 billion in fraud, and they focused on 14 different programs.
9 billion. Billion.
That fraudsters used to defraud Medicaid of those billions. We got.
Do you understand this?
A tip last time we were reporting here to look into another area, and thanks to our reporting, we did, and we believe we have found the 15th area, and it is assisted living. Take a look.
Wow.
This may look like your typical single-family home, but it bills itself as an assisted living facility, and it receives a lot of taxpayer money. Here in Minnesota, the number of people getting help in assisted living facilities is up, double the growth of other programs. But here's the kicker. The rate of payment in this assisted living space is 10 to 15 times the growth in other programs.
Hi.
So we pulled the data on assisted living facilities in the Minneapolis area. Minneapolis, as you might expect, has a lot, 169. St. Paul, with a population of 307,000, has 83. But Brooklyn Center, 30,000 population, has 106. And Brooklyn Park, population of 84,000, has 181, more than Minneapolis, a city 5 times its size. But this assisted living facility puts this all in perspective.
They got all. Now tell me this right here. In order for these foreigners to come to your country and run these kind of con games, do you not believe that somebody who works in the government is helping them? So my question is, I don't want just the Somalians arrested. Who's one okaying these programs? I'm telling you, if you are an American and you try to open up a daycare or assisted living, they crawl up you with a magnifying glass. I knew people who was into this industry right here. And you just can't just randomly if you're American. But if you're a foreigner, they don't even check on you. They just cut you a check because somebody in the government is helping with this damn fraud.
Owned by a man indicted for laundering $1 million in the feeding.
What? Because some of the assisted living is owned by a man who's already been caught and convicted of fraud.
Our future scam. He's Gandhi Mohammed, now Gandhi Abdi.
Another Muhammad.
Kadai, and his LLC owns the homes. His wife runs the assisted living facilities, and the state is continuing to pay as he awaits his trial. Okay. We went to each of them.
We're curious because the man who owns this building was indicted in the Feeding Our Future scandal. Did you know that?
No.
Don't know that?
No. You did what?
Do you know the Feeding Our Future scandal? The scam that was, there's all these indictments related to.
Of course they know.
False, billing on feeding children.
No, that's not true.
She says it's not true. He's already been indicted.
It's not true?
It's not true. The way I know that, no.
These assisted living facilities received over $2.3 million in state money last year alone. A Minnesota Reformer article.
Wouldn't you like to get $2.3 million deposited in your bank account? Who would like to get that? Let me see a show of hands, because where do I sign up for assisted living? Because if you give me $2.3 million, I'll actually go take care of some people who need it for $2.3 million. No, I will. I know somebody personally who has one of these assisted living facilities, and you will get they'll put a magnifying glass on you. If you're American, and if you're foreigner, you can get away with just about any damn thing.
Says he has been paid a whopping $49 million since 2016.
$49 million since 2016. That's the lottery. This foreigner came over here and hit the lottery.
How is it possible that this person who's been indicted in Feeding Our Future also is still collecting checks from the state, running these assisted living centers with his wife?
I honestly have no idea. It seems like the most basic due diligence.
See, this is what it means. These state representatives, they ain't worth for, you know what? I almost said it. They ain't worth the S word. How the hell you mean you don't know? Why is it that our tax dollars mean that? The reason that there's so much debt is because these people mismanage our damn money. They don't want you to have a tax break. They don't want you to get any of your money back, but they don't mind giving out and doling out your dollars to a bunch of damn foreigners.
Diligence would have been to run a check of all the people indicted in Feeding Our Future.
You a state representative, won't you do something, heifer?
And then make sure they're not getting paid from other state programs. And at least in this case,
all talk, she ain't gonna do nothing.
and I've heard perhaps in others, they didn't do that.
State Representative Kristen Robbins is the chair of the House Fraud and Oversight Committee here.
So this person,
She's over the Oversight and Fraud Division. So why did a YouTuber have to come there and expose this thing? See, this is what I'm talking about here. See, this guy thinks it's a good idea. He's talking to her. She ain't done her damn job. She needs to be fired. How did y'all allow all this fraud? If you're over the Fraud and Oversight Committee, what are y'all doing? I mean, sitting around sipping on champagne, eating imported cheese with caviar or something? To me, how you over this and you didn't know this? Until somebody, when a real journalist started, this news station, they went and looked it up. Sure enough, Nick, YouTuber, went and looked it up. Sure enough. But you're telling me that the person who's over the fraud didn't actually investigate anything. This is one of the biggest scandals as far as fraud is concerned in American history.
person owns assisted living facilities, and his wife runs the service provider part of it. So he owns the property. One of the properties was purchased with the same shell company he used to money launder in Feeding Our Future. And now that same shell company has been used to buy a new assisted living facility.
So why you didn't catch that? She's smiling like she's telling us something good. Why you didn't catch that? Why you didn't refer him to be prosecuted for that then? Why don't the money get cut off? If he's been stealing, why should he still be getting money?
Property. It's unconscionable that they haven't done the most basic.
No, it's unconscionable that you ain't done your damn job. That's what's unconscionable.
Due diligence to cross-check that Feeding Our Future defendants aren't getting additional state money.
Now, we reached out to this man and his wife and yet to hear back. We also reached out to the Department of Human Services here, and they gave us a statement. In part, it's...
Next, y'all be telling me y'all talk to Keith Ellis as if he's going to do something. I saw where they was going to have a hearing, and they're going to invite Tim Walz and Keith Ellis to come down and testify. Another one of these damn hearings so they can get on TV, Kennedy and all of them, grandstand. They're going to catch them in lies because we already know they're lying. And they're going to say, oh, my God, did you see the hearing? No, I don't want another hearing. I want somebody to get locked up. That's what I want. We don't need no more damn hearings.
Basically says ultimately they can't cut funding from this guy because he is simply a landlord, essentially because his wife runs the services for these assisted living facilities, essentially kind of passing the buck.
I bet you if one of y'all, just say if one of y'all own the husband and wife team own the facility, and one of y'all in the Common Sense Nation, they found out that the husband was been stealing fraud, they'd have cut you off and lock you up and lock the wife up. But they act like their hands is tied. These politicians are worthless to me. Completely worthless. Unbelievable. Cannot make it up. But it's racism. Bunch of white supremacists trying to make them look bad. Now listen, this is, I think she's trying to pretend like she's big, and listen to this. What?
And I request that our government supports our child care centers.
So she speaks in another language and says she wants our government to support their child care system. Go to hell with that. I'm not doing that. Why should we support anything?
And stop this heinous crime and this hate that's happening.
It's hate because we don't want you stealing from us again.
Around our state.
And why she got that stupid mask on? She hiding her face. Nobody else has a mask on. This heifer is hiding her face for a reason. I'm telling you. There's a reason she got this mask on. She's hiding her face.
Thank you.
You believe this? Do these people think we're stupid? They think they can go with the race card ain't working for me. The poor little innocent migrants, that don't work for me. Look at these clowns holding up the damn sign. I'll take them signs and tear them up. But damn about none of that. But you can't, none of that makes no difference to me. I don't give a damn. You stealing from me. Bastard steal from you and then wants you to feel sorry for him. Even better. See, one of the problems is you got this clown right here down here. Look at this clown. Bobby Henderson said, take your mask off. Yeah. I loathe this little piece of trash here. I hope he goes to Somalia. I hope they keep you over there. This dude is so disgusting. He's such a, look at him. He run around waving the Somalian flag. He's such a clown. Strong and wrong, violent prone. This fool needs to be arrested. He needs to be charged with high treason. Damn clown. Freaking clown. So look at this clown. And this dude is so disgusting. I don't. How can his wife respect him? No defeat, surrender, retreat. He a buffoon, man. I ain't lying. What a damn buffoon. Look at him. He's so happy and stuff. Jackass. Damn, I swear. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. That dude is a clown, man. I bet you one of these Somalians said, bend over, let me get it from the back. I bet you my boy right there was spread butt cheeks. Look at him. Clown. This dude is one of the biggest buffoons in the damn country. They're laughing at him. Behind his back, they're saying, this stupid damn white boy. This is what they're saying. Look at him. Look at him. What a clown, man. Oh, have mercy. I don't know how the hell his wife can respect him. Look at him. He doesn't go visit Somalia. Man, those Somalians really get in charge. You just don't understand what they'll do to you, clown. It's a freaking clown show. I like to whoop this boy with a bullwhip. Just beat his ass. Robert said he getting that $1 too. Of course he's getting that $. He needs to get locked up.
To be there together. This has been something that I would like to do for quite a long time, but to be there with my friends, to be there together.
He said he's going to go to Somalia. Don't come back.
Wala yala, wala yala, wala yala, wala yala. My brothers and sisters.
Why we got to speak that language? I'm not speaking no damn Somalian. You're in America. Speak English, damn it. This is freaking America. Come over here and want me to speak another language. You in my country, fool. This is ridiculous, man. Clown show. This dude's a freaking clown. Pedro say he looks like Richard Gerber Gere. He does kind of favor Richard Gere. Ms. S. Forrest says he'll be the first one they run on to. You damn right they will. Stacy Michael said, idiot. Kimberly said, Happy New Year, conversation. Love you guys. Is it already New Year's where you at, Kimberly? We got about 32 minutes here. Leland Mitchell says he's a traitor. Damn right he is. Amadou says dancing for votes. My sweet clever said he must be really getting paid. You know he is. He needs to be locked up. Freaking clown. He's a clown.
I'm learning. While I'm
That about sums it up right there. Damn, these people stupid. But what got me though is the guy they said was the manager of the daycare that got broke into. Does anybody in their right mind believe somebody other than a Somalian broke into daycare to steal the checks, the records? First of all, wasn't no checks there. Wasn't no damn records there because there wasn't no damn kids there. This clown right here.
Broke in from the back kitchen.
Broke in from the back kitchen.
And he also destroyed the...
You said he. Wait a minute. How we know it's a he? Couldn't it be a she? How you know what their pronouns was anyway? He's insensitive to the LGBTQ. He said he. I'm triggered.
The wall to come in. As we walked around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well.
Oh, yes, we believe that. We need to get Colombo for this one because I think it'll take Colombo to solve this particular crime.
We saw that, unfortunately, we saw that there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also...
Yeah, and I'm glad to pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today too, Wimpy.
Employee documentation that was gone. There were also checkbooks that were ripped.
Oh my God, you were just finna cut a check because you guys are so legitimate over there. They stole the checkbooks. Damn, I hate when that happens.
From our check papers that were from our book. This is devastating news.
Devastating.
And we don't know why this is targeting our Somali community as...
Because you bastards is stealing. Did you not get the memo, light bulb head? I mean, come on. I mean, he's acting like he's shot. We don't know why they're targeting us. You're stealing. Are you serious? He don't know why they're being targeted. Because you're a thief. That's why. Can't make this up, man. I ain't lying. Who believes this? There's a hole in the wall. Yes, I know. Somebody broke
one video made by a specific individual made this all happen.
That's the problem. Okay.
We've been receiving hateful messages through our voice notes threatening us.
I hate that.
The past couple of days.
Oh, is that a fact?
Including one that happened yesterday morning when the break-in, after the break-in.
What time was it when the break-in happened? Could you ask your cousin behind you where he was at when the break-in happened? Because that light bulb head may have did it.
This is frightening and exhausting because this is happening to us Somali communities as Somali Americans.
Oh, I feel so bad for you. Look at the little pitiful looking Karen. She's looking so concerned, like, oh my God, I'll let you rob me. I feel so bad about it. I have white guilt.
We are supposed to stand with each other and help each other through everything that's happening.
Oh my God.
This is also sad that a video can cause all of this.
Okay, we gotta stop that for they listen to the little blues.
My man had been treating me right. If that woman had been treating me right,
had been treating me right.
I'm here to try to catch her. But I came here to catch her.
Catch her.
That girl been creeping around all night.
For sure she had.
I got caught up over here.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
I got caught up over here. I got caught up on the scene.
Sing the song, fella.
Mess around and lost my last dollar. Playing that doggone gambling machine.
Let's bring back up the Somalia. What do you think about that?
I want to say that there are hundreds.
Because this is like, they'll write a blues song behind this fraudulent story he talking
about. Daycares out there, Somali daycares that are out there, and we all help our children and everyone in our community. We have high quality daycares, and this is very sad news that one individual who made a false claim.
I kind of agree with old Rooster over there. He says America's cook is gone for too long to fix now. It may be. Eric says if that woman was treating me right, I feel his pain, E.T. Renee said, I never heard of anyone breaking into a wall unless it was a big, huge bank and they used to come through the ceiling. Yeah, what had happened is that they knew that this Nick fella had made a video. So they said, let's break into the wall and steal all the paperwork and the checkbooks and everything else to make this Somalia community look bad. I think it was some white supremacists. And it may have been the same. I think it was the cousins of the two white supremacists who jumped on Jussie Smollett, the French actor. And he was eating his tuna fish sandwich from Subway. And these MAGA crowd, racist MAGA folks was to say, you that faggot from Empire. And they did that. I bet you it was the same relatives who did this to these innocent Somalians with the cone light bulb heads. And they said, we're going to break in here to make y'all look bad. I believe him. He looked real credible to me.
About fraud that is happening in the daycares, how engaged.
I just can't believe he's supposed to be the damn manager. I want to interview him. I'm going to see if he's really the damn manager.
These last $2.
America's going to be singing last $2 because they stealing all our money.
Not gonna lose. The last $2. One for the bus stop. One for the bus stop. One for the jukebox.
One for the jukebox.
I got to play some blues. Wow! These last $2. I'm not gonna lose. These last $2. I'm not gonna lose. One for my bus fare. One for the jukebox. I got to hear me some blues.
This is how I feel listening to these Somalians crying here. They over here telling you about, I want to play the blues every time I hear these saying these sad stories. One got so emotional she couldn't even talk. I don't know if I say that one or not. These Somalians is a trip, man. But you have these liberals out here acting like you're wrong for pointing out the obvious. The Bajans coming out. I think, did I show you this one yet? Let me show you this one.
Oh yeah, I was trying to find the local daycares.
We already know about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a licensed property. If you have a
She's a licensed property. Watch they're gonna get offended.
go to the state.
Okay, I was trying to find out if you guys are a daycare. I was just trying to see.
You don't have to. If you want to know any questions, just go online and ask who you need to ask. But
No, there's
He went online. Nobody answers the question.
nobody online to ask, so I'm just trying to ask you guys.
no, you don't have to ask us anything.
I don't have
If
to?
you have any questions, go
I
to the
do.
state.
I have a question. I was just asking you guys.
And
Okay, you guys were listed on the website and a bunch of websites, so for daycares. So
that's what it is. Then you don't.
Look at these big old nice fine houses these filthy foreigners are living in while you and I have to struggle. They're living in mansions telling you to donate some more money to them. Can you believe this? They said this is their right. Then they'll get offended if you question them for you stealing them stealing.
yeah, no, you can. Yeah, I have. You can go door to door.
So if you have any questions, go call the child care check, and they'll give you whatever information that you need.
Okay, so you guys aren't a daycare then? Not a public daycare, right? Okay, I didn't think so. Oh, I can, yeah. So these ones were really hostile. I just knocked on the door just to see if it was a local daycare listed on the websites. She said contact the state. It's interesting.
These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. One for the jukebox. We just find fraud after fraud, and these people are getting upset because Miss Kimberly just hit us up. Miss Kimberly says that a happy new year and thanks for the laugh. Now for Central Time, we got about 22 minutes. We've already wished the East Coast a happy new year. You made it. There's a bunch of people that they're so damn hostile because they're stealing. That's why they're defensive. When people get this damn defensive, if you ain't got nothing to hide, why you upset? They're upset because they stealing. Let me see if I can. Are they drunk again, Anderson Cooper? Because he be getting drunk sometime for. They having a. I think they. What is he doing? Wait a minute. What? The best place to meet a man? What is he talking about? Hold on a minute. Let's go over here and get Anderson Cooper. Because, you know, last time him and what's his name was drunk on here. Let's see what he said here.
Best place to meet a man in 2026.
Oh, really? Well, where's a good place to meet a man? I'd say in the ladies' room, but I don't know.
He's in the ladies' room.
Where can you meet a man? Maybe.
Best place to meet a man in 2026.
He's in the ladies' room and she got jokes. Oh, these are dudes, man. You can believe that?
Create. If we created you, we have hand in everything you created.
What?
Because remember, humanity started in Somalia.
Humanity started in Somalia. Did you know that? Wait a minute. Let me rewind this.
Name one thing we didn't create. If we
name one thing they didn't create. What does that even mean? Oh, you created the internet and everything else. Okay.
Created you. We have.
She created us. Y'all like God?
Have hand in everything you created. Because remember, humanity started in Somalia.
That's the first time I've ever heard that humanity started in Somalia.
Wouldn't exist if it wasn't for us. The world.
So in other words, she's saying y'all can steal. They can steal from us because they created us.
As we know today, wouldn't exist if it wasn't for us.
Can you believe they actually believe this?
So yeah, we have hand in everything. We created everything. I mother humanity.
That's why we get them bastards out of our country. They too damn arrogant for me.
This on the iPhone. They've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping. So
I hate this little freaking Elmer the Fudd looking bastard here too. Can't stand him. Oh, what the hell did I just do? One for the jukebox. Oh, what's this?
Over here that say stop fraud, and I agree. Stop it. There are wait lists for these programs that are years long. There is fraud. There is.
Another dumb liberal embarrassing herself. She's stupid. What's this? It's Stevie Nicks. Damn, Stevie Nicks doing bad. I thought she was from the same.
But let me remind you who set the house on fire.
She said, yes, my love. Who? No, okay, no. Okay. All right. This was crazy. My man, Jared Dupree, my brother, said to help you take Miss Clever for a New Year's dinner. I'm going to have to do that on you. I appreciate that, brother. I'm going to have to take Miss Clever. We had us some good Italian food the other day. We may have to try some fish. Thank you so much, that brother Jared Dupree. He down there in Louisiana. You know, some of Clever's kinfolks is down there too. Jared, brother, she got some. That's on her mama's side. Got that Louisiana. That's why she got that Cajun in her. I appreciate you, there, brother Jared. Let me see here. Oh, Miss Jasmine Crockett.
It was y'all, so let me go ahead and handle these receipts. And what we not gonna do is stand around with 8 points.
I can't. She's so loud. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. That's the cash right there. Yep. I say, hold on. I'm coming. Both of these clowns need to be under a prison. Hold on. Well, I wish that was true. I wish they was getting handcuffed like that for real.
The governor of California.
You remember this? I showed you this day. Oh, I'm glad I saw this. Cause I got a video I want to show you of Eric Sewell. I put a little clip of it today, but I'll put another one. This another clown needs to be. He always trying to look serious. Cause you got a beard. He trying to look serious. You look freaking girly, man. You thieving bastard. And yeah, you slept with Fang Fang. She got all kind of secret. And look at his metrosexual, looking like a broke down TD Jakes over here with these glasses on.
What would you bring to the table as the governor of California?
You have immense powers as governor of California.
Your residence, you don't even live, your permanent residency is not even in California. How in the hell can he even be the governor of California when his primary residency is in DC? This is absurd. The requirements say you have to be living there at least 5 years. What are you talking about? Why are we allowing this?
And your responsibility is to protect the most vulnerable in the state. So if the president is going to send ICE agents to chase immigrants through the fields where they work, what I'm going to do is make sure that they take off their masks and show their faces, that they show their identification, and if they commit crimes, that they're going to be charged with crimes. If it's falsely imprisoning people, if it's kidnapping, if assault, battery, they're going to be held accountable. I also think if the governor has the ability to issue driver's licenses to people in California, if you're going to wear a mask and not identify yourself, you're not going to be eligible to drive a vehicle in California. There's a lot you can do, but most importantly, you have to go on offense. Otherwise, the most vulnerable in our community will always be on defense.
What would you bring?
This clown right here. Now, I want to show you another video of him because I couldn't show it because he got some music on, so I can't let you play all of it. But here's a video of him. Tell me if this is not the girliest ad you've ever seen. This is some girly stuff by him. I cannot hear you, I'm kind of bad. Look at this. Look at this clown. He actually, somebody convinced him to actually post this. Look at this. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kind of busy. What a clown. And sorry, I can't, I'm kind of busy. Is this not the gayest thing for a man to do on this song? Look at this. And then he rocking, matter of fact, he's not even quoting the words right. Sorry, I cannot. He's off tune trying to rock. Hear you, I'm kind of busy. Can you believe this? Somebody told him this was a good idea to play this video. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kind of busy. Is that not the gayest ad you've ever seen? Golly. That's got to be the gayest ad I've ever seen. Oh my God. You can't even get no gayer than that. What? I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy. Let me hang the phone up, girlfriend. That is one of the gayest ads I've ever seen. When I saw this today, I said, who okayed that? Look at this. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kind of busy. Lord have mercy. We're doomed. These are the leaders in this country. That is the gayest ad I have ever seen. I mean, RuPaul wouldn't even do this ad. Come on, man. You starting to make Barack Obama look masculine. I'm kind of busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of busy. Lord have mercy. I'm going to remember that. That is the gayest ad I've ever seen. If you look up how to run a gay ad in the dictionary, it should have that ad with his picture in there. I'm kind of busy. I'm kind of busy. Oh, my Lord. Lordy, 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 Lordy. Miss S4 says, corny ass. Renee said, hold on, I'm coming, hold on. I'm coming. Mitch says, he's a girly man for sure. Raccoon says, girlfriend. Is that New Work? Say he's wearing panties. That is one of the gayest ads. I mean, my God. Don't you have any shame, fella? Oh, they had Nick Shirley on some podcast. They're threatening him now because he exposed them. Can't make this up. I don't think that they be winning that either. Oh, Jack Smith is testifying? Oh, we got to play some more of news. How much time we got for the new year? Here, oh, we got 10 minutes. Let me bring up some of the news stories then. Let me see here. Let me see.
Oh, look at these two. All right.
Remember that story? This is one of the big stories out there. Everybody this. They ain't like they're not even married. Like, damn. The old bag said, no shame.
Look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Chicken jockey.
I am the main character.
Where you shave her head?
Remember this little whore here? She was bragging about, I think she slept with 300 men in one night. Why would a man line up for that? I mean, you got like sloppy 200. Sloppy 200. DG Hill said, Doc, thank you for the truth, entertainment, and your lovely girl, Clever. Love and respect. I hear from you. 10 minutes out of time. My man and I aren't together to get to tonight. Our hearts are looking forward to following you in 2026. I appreciate that. Remember, she's trying to sleep with 1,000 men. Who in the hell who want to go line up to sleep with somebody who slept with that many people in one night? I feel like I've been infected just looking at that.
Start making a bongo in Times Square.
Cloud of suspicion surrounds the deaths of Oscar-winning
Remember they died? I forgot about that.
actor Gene Hackman and his wife, whose bodies were found.
I mean, I think because I think he had autism, right? Not autism, I mean Alzheimer's. And his wife died. I don't know what she died of.
In their Santa Fe home.
Famed actor, writer, director, political advocate Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle murdered in their home in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles.
Nick Reiner was accused of killing his parents.
It's like a bad, horrific dream.
It's all gone. We're trying to get as many as we can out.
There's no fire season, it's fire year.
So many blocks on fire, some of them burning all the way inside people's homes.
You remember that? Remember the fires in California? Did the people ever get their money, get their houses rebuilt down there? And you remember there was a terrorist attack in New Orleans, I believe it was. The guy with the truck, I think they ended up killing him, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yep. See, this is now. If I want to name the things that that never can happen to me, nobody's gonna ever say the doctor of common sense jumped out of an airplane and the parachute didn't open. You know why? Because I'm not jumping out of a damn airplane. It's never gonna happen. Nobody's gonna tell you that the doctor of common sense got ate up by a lion. You know why? Because I don't go around lions. Remember that crash with the helicopter in the plane too? I remember this. This is when that, I think it was a UPS driver or a truck driver, and the plane crashed right and blew up.
You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Oh, this. This is look at.
I mean,
this
you have a
joker.
very powerful emergency power.
So help me God.
This is the Joker. I like to call that Baz Heifer the Joker.
The golden age of America begins right now.
You need to make sure you lock up somebody then.
Change law for bureaucracy.
All that fraud they find with Doge, nobody got prosecuted behind it though.
The prices.
If anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him.
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle and a bad teleprompter.
I've never seen a case of full-blown autism. I've seen a 70-year-old man.
I think we found an answer to autism. How about that?
Yep. You know, it's a funny thing about this. This has been going on for about 30 years, because the first doctor diagnosed it with his son a while back, and everybody said he was crazy.
6'7".
6'7".
That dude, that prime minister in Australia is out of his damn mind too.
With no Salulu.
How much time we got here? We got 5 minutes.
The Australian people have voted for Australian values.
Make Australia great again.
Racism should not be the choice of the Senate.
Oh, Mike, don't say that.
What?
Because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that.
Hoorah!
Yep. There's been a lot of stuff going on.
The home of the Mona Lisa is buckling under the weight of mass tourism.
Yep. Liberals are going crazy. Let me see. I hear the firecracker starting. We got 4 minutes before we get the new year coming in. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. One for the bus, one for the jukebox. I got to play some blues.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
See, that's the problem. How much time we got? Oh, we got 3 minutes. We're gonna wish everybody a happy new year. Many, many more. We won't be able to stay up with y'all on the central. Well, no, not. I mean, what's because I think Stacey Michaels, yeah, they're 2 hours behind us, and some of y'all other ones, we won't be able to make it to that time right there. So we did the East Coast. We're gonna do Central Time here in 2-3 minutes. Let me see something here, because one for the jukebox. I'm not gonna lose. Did you know Jack Smith was question 2? Oh, this is 2020. I thought this was. What the hell is that? I mean, I want y'all to see this right here for a minute. Hold on a minute. Before the new year comes in. Look at this dude turning flips right here. Watch this dude. What the hell is it? What kind of church is this? Is this AI? Because he damn sure is flipping like a. Okay, we got 1 minute. We're going to do. I didn't know there was AI now. I said, damn. Dude, you got a hold of some of that. Some joy juices, some boy. All right, we're gonna do the countdown. We're gonna do Happy New Year, and then we're gonna pray and we're gonna get out of here. One for the jukebox. I'm not gonna lose. One for the. It's a countdown. It's a countdown. It's a countdown. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. I thought my clock was finna change. I don't have a second hand on you. Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's! Let's thank the Lord for seeing another year, 2026. There's some people that didn't make it. Happy New Year, Lord. We thank you for another year. We praise you. We bring glory to you. We thank you so much. We pray that we be prosperous in 2026. We pray for wisdom. We pray for knowledge. We thank you for bringing us this far. We know so many did not make it to 2026, and we thank you. And we ask you to bless the Common Sense Nation, bless all of those who's part of this community. Give them strength, give them wisdom, and open up their borders wide and bless them. Pour out blessing that they won't even have room for. It is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. God bless you, Common Sense Nation, and good night.